There we go. Ice machine's going. I thought I would use the mic today. There we go. Everybody's having a great Easter. Happy Easter, everybody. It is warm. 88 degrees today. And I have to charge my tablet because I forgot to, so I can't see comments right at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is the window thing that I got from Hobby Lobby. So we're going to paint it the antique wax again on this one too, because I really like the coloring. So I'm making a chuck roast with potatoes, carrots, and onions. It's in the oven already. I put it in there a little while ago. And it's going to be our... Oh, mother of pearl. I didn't want that much, but okay. Okay, you're good. Hi, Thomas. Our family dinner will be later. Like I said, making the pot roast, the chuck roast, not pot roast, chuck roast with potatoes, onions, and carrots. And I put some seasoning that I have bought when I last went to Disneyland. And you're going to laugh at the name, but this is what it's called. It's just a meat seasoning. But Dookie Chase's meat seasoning. Has salt, garlic, spices, onion, paprika, and chili powder. So I put it on the chuck roast, and then I put the chuck roast in the refrigerator for a little bit to marinate. Different. Hello. Hopefully everybody's having a good day today. Happy Easter again. I'm going to get this painted today. I'm going to... There we go. You know I get messy when I paint, but I'd rather not make a mess on the counter. Everybody knows that yesterday was the anniversary of the Oklahoma City bombing, which we will be talking about tomorrow on the A&M podcast. Everybody would like to come back around 6 tomorrow. Get behind what caused the main person, Timothy McVeigh, to do what he did. Machine TW, hello. Thank you for joining. Hello, Miss Angela. Happy Easter. On Freeform. Freeform's doing a movie weekend. Right now I'm watching Princess Diaries. Well, kind of. I can't really see it where it's at. But it's the first. I like Princess Diaries because I like Anne Hathaway and Julie Andrews. Has anybody ever watched the TV show The Discovery of Witches? It's only 3 seasons because there's only 3 books. I have 2 of them. I gotta find the third one, which I believe is at Barnes and Nobles. I looked at my store and we don't have it. So we'll see. I'm on season 3 already, and I started watching it about a week or so ago. It's not bad. Actually, pretty good. One thing I like about this paint is you can see that it brings out the design in the wood. It's really cool. Oh, A Discovery of Witches. Oh, hey, there it is. Maybe you could probably hear me now. The microphone was tucked in my shirt. It's a good TV show. It's only 3 seasons though, but from my understanding and researching it, um, they I think she's written more books about some of the characters. Yeah, kind of how I am right now with Handmaid's Tale. It's not that interesting. Just starting out with the last season of it, it's not catching my interest right now. I mean, I'm gonna watch it because I've already watched all the other seasons, but it's just not catching my interest in this one. But Discovery of Witches is obviously they do talk about witches, and those who have seen it, everybody knows Diana and Matthew and their story. And if you don't, you should watch it if you're into that sort of stuff with the witches and the vampires. You might have to translate that for me, Machine TW. I'm not very fluent in other languages. I apologize. It'd be cool if I think YouTube lets you do that, but probably after the fact. If I get through season 3, Angela, I'll have to let you know if what like my thoughts on it. So far, I'm liking it because I just like the story between Diana and Matthew. It's like a love story, and it's just what they do for each other and how they don't give up on one another. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure what that person was saying. I guess Coachella happened over the weekend, or was it a whole week thing? I seen it live on YouTube. And then today and yesterday was supposed to be WrestleMania on Peacock. I got out of wrestling when Shawn Michaels and all them retired. I really like this paint. I'm gonna have to buy more. It's really cool. We're gonna see if this is gonna work. I highly doubt it though. Grab a different paintbrush, more thinner one, maybe. There we go. Excuse me. A little better. Hello to the 5 watching. Thanks for coming in. I can't really use this paper towel anymore. There we go. My whole point of doing this is one, I like the color. I like what it did to my fall leaves sign. I definitely will have to buy more because it gives it that cool wood look. John went up to Sabino Canyon today. I stayed home. This is getting too warm. I don't feel like going anywhere. Been watching the weather though. Heard about Omaha, Nebraska, and Nebraska in general getting a lot of storms, and Missouri and Arkansas. Our monsoon should be starting, doesn't it start this? Starts now, I believe. Hard for me to remember because we don't get much rain. I just getting too warm, and we haven't gone out the past few Sundays, but all last month we did. I'm just like burnt out on going places. June and July for monsoon. Okay, I couldn't remember. Me, it's like a hit and miss here. My brother and them were getting, they had, I think, a couple days of rain this weekend, and then next week they got 2 days, but then it might change. As we know, the weather doesn't stay accurate. I will be glad when Easter's over. Just trying to keep up with Easter and aisle locating is a pain in the neck. It's a lot. We got graduations next month. We have Mother's Day next month. Mother's Day, I may not do a video. I'm debating on it. If I do, I'll do a short and just tell everybody, all the moms, hello and happy Mother's Day. All right, there we go. I'll let that dry. On the ice machine too. I don't know if you guys can hear me doing this or not, but hope not. Let's get the microphone keeps trying to hide. I probably sound muffled there for a minute. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, some holidays like. Oh, so one thing John did find out. Speaking of holidays, sorry, Target was closed. So it's hilarious that Target's closed, but damn, it's still not charging yet. My tablet was completely dead, so I can't really look at comments. I have to lean just to look at comments. All right, so I have two. Let me turn them this way so you guys can read them. Be our guest and come gather at our table. I'm trying to figure out which one to put on here. So maybe if I do this, but come gather at our table. Oh, here. Let's say that this is the bottom. Come gather at our table here or at the top, whichever. Be our guest would have to definitely go at the bottom because it's a little big. I'm trying to think of what colors to paint them. So I have fabric that I plan on putting behind it when it's done. I got to paint the sides on the outside of this thing too, so that I'll probably do separately. But since that's sitting there drying now, I can work on these, figure out which one I want to put. I'm thinking I'm going to put come gather at our table. These I also got at Hobby Lobby. But I don't want to paint them the same color as I'm using right now. Just thinking, I don't know, blue, red. Tough choice. Yellow would probably be a little too bright for that. I mean, I could do this orange, do like an orange, red. That's gonna be the fun part of. I have markers, so I can color them. But I'm gonna have to think more on this one just to see. But I like them both. Like I said, I got them at Hobby Lobby. You know what? Since I'm in a painting mood, let me go grab something else. The babies are sleeping. Put the air conditioner on because it got warm. The cats and dog are sleeping. I think what you call this. So I bought this. It is like a plate, a wooden plate. And then I thought maybe this one can go on here. Be our guest. We're gonna paint this too, because you know we're in a painting mood today. Let's paint, 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 paint. And then we'll have to paint the backside when it dries. There's a lot of info for tomorrow's podcast. Whoever's going to join us tomorrow, 6 o'clock, I think, is when we're going to go on. Might be an hour and a half, might be two, who knows? If anybody's wondering, I'm not using any water to paint this stuff on. I'm just dry brushing it. And it's coming on now. Maybe Princess Diaries? Yeah, Princess Diaries 2. Royal Engagement. Chris Pine. I will get the outsides here in a bit. There we go. Yeah, mother of pearl. I'm gonna shower today, so I don't want it to be too dark. I'm trying to spread it out so it's not so dark. Mm. For a while. I smell carrots. And so, there we go. I have it cooking low on 250. Usually every time I try to cook some meat and stuff, I put it in the crock pot. But I wanted to try something different today. So that's gonna be dinner for this evening. So. The realization is hitting John and I about this time next year. We'll be packing and moving. Gonna come quickly. I'll say that much. Prepared, but not. If that makes sense. I think it's more nerves than anything, and I would say that people keep posting tornado stuff on Facebook or sharing it with John. Please stop. It's making him uncomfortable. I think we get moved, we'll be fine. Make sure the place that we live, either whether it's a house or an apartment, you know, there's somewhere we can go if we have to. I mean, if we live on the bottom floor of an apartment, we'll be fine. Just have to run into the bathroom. We plan on going back next year to look around. My sister's been looking for me, and I greatly appreciate it. But that looked too dark. It's a little too dark for me, but maybe when it dries, it'll be fine. Getting little crevices. Almost done. A little bit more in the center here. And I know recently FSU, I think that there is, well, thank you, Angela. I think there was a shooting. No, I don't think, I am sorry. I read that there was a shooting at FSU. I know I read it online and it's sad and scary, especially for the students on campus. They're going to have to start giving them more security than what they may have. I don't know what type of security they have, but we always get those type of things here with Pima. Even though I'm not going to Pima no more, I still get the updates and it telling me to stay away. There's a suspicious person or something going on campus. It's like, okay. So, yeah, they are. True. That is true. Just trying to figure out what colors. I mean, I guess I could paint it white, but then that's a lot of lettering that's white. Um, yeah, a lot of campuses are open format. If they were more dated, you know, it, I hate to say it, but maybe more background checks need to be done on people, students, or guests, you know, make them put stuff in lockers before they visit. Whew, you think pastel? I have. It's still too bright. I'll have to look. I think I might have some pastel colors that I can use to put on here. Also excited. I haven't got my books yet, but I remember I think I told you guys a few months ago I ordered some books that I was missing from my Twisted Series tale, but you could only get them overseas. This is before the whole tariff and stuff happened, so we won't get into that. Um, they are on their way. They were handed off to the air carrier, so they are heading this direction. Not sure what day they will be here, but I will definitely wait and do an unboxing with you all. I haven't done a Walt Life box in a while. I just kind of stopped because kind of nitpicking with that stuff. If we're doing that during the seasons and the holidays, because you get some good things, but depends on what it is that you get. There's supposed to be some new doorables, but I have not seen any new doorables coming out yet. So I heard that they're supposed to be out, but there's a new castle that is out. It's the Beauty and the Beast castle, which I can't wait. What? Hold on a second. Do what? Maybe next Sunday. Well, because I'm painting today. I'm doing a craft. So maybe next Sunday we can do the Lorcana cards. I'm gonna gush about this paint. I really like this. We told John we bought our home. It's going to be a farmhouse kind of decorating. Is what I want to do. And to me, this kind of gives a little bit of a farmhouse feel and a look. Got my pig and my cow. I finally got my pig, but got the cow and the chicken. I was trying to put like fabric on them, but I'm not sure how to go about doing it because it's not easy. Them aminals are difficult. I will let this dry as well because I still got to do the edges, which is not going to be the easy part here. I'm trying to do as much as possible. And then I will you know, let that dry. This is pretty much dry. This is the fun part, getting the sides of this done. I gotta do the insides here too, which I'm gonna have to do it on all the way around it and the back side. So I'm gonna make it flush together. Flushy, flush, flush. Abigail and I were joking at one of our podcasts just to see what would happen, which we know exactly what would happen. Um, just go on and start talking about like pulling up a political matter or make a game out of it and be like, guess this, like who said it? Kind of like a little guessing game of who said it type thing. It could be like presidents, it could be like actors, it could be past presidents, it could be present president, you know, future president, and not future presidents, but presidents that we've had, who's in office now. Me. What you doing, Momo? Hi, baby. It's not more. Okay. Nope. Come on. Thank you, Milan, for listening. Appreciate you. Mulan, get off of that. What are you doing? Okay, come on. Now your paws are going to be wet. Get off. Are your paws wet? Get off. Why are you stepping on things? Oi, silly girl. Silly girl. Not very talkative. Sorry, I'm focused. Getting warm. Mm, Marnie's dreaming. Must be a good dream. Oh, possibly next Sunday we'll have it to where John can open the Lore Comic cards. He's eager to open them, so I'll let him do that. Excuse me. Sorry. And my tablet was really dead, only at 2%. I wonder if I accidentally left it on. Knowing me, probably did. I used to do lives when I was playing video games on the Xbox. Hmm. All right. Now let this dry again. Just have to do the back side of the sides. And that one will be done. And of course, my cat, Mulan, wants to climb on everything. That's it for a minute or two. Yeah, I used to do that, but I quit doing it because I would sit in front of the TV for too long. That's why I don't watch my tablet no more at work. I've been reading a book when I'm at my lunch, and I've been reading the villain series, and right now I'm on the Poor Unfortunate Souls, which is a good book. They all been really good. They feed off of each other, and the next one is Mistress of All Evil, which is Maleficent, and this one of Poor Unfortunate Souls. It literally has the song in it, and when I seen it, it's in the chapter of a witch's lair, and it's pretty much you're learning the whole history between Trident and Ursula. Sorry, guys, but it's I say it's good, and I started laughing when I was not watching but reading it. Hmm. All right, I will get the corners of this done shortly. So I'm gonna let it dry after I just touched it. And then we'll get up here and get our laundry finished, and then wait for dinner to finish cooking. At least we're using the chunk of paint that I poured. Let these dry for a bit. This is probably already dry. The nice thing about this is it's water based, so seals and protects. So I'm guessing if you were to spill water on it or get water on it, it won't seep through it, which is nice. But I just like the color and the way it makes it look. Maybe one of these times I can sit here and can't have a shop yet on YouTube, I don't think. I don't have enough people to be able to do something like that. So maybe on Facebook or something I can post some of the stuff that I do, make more. Because these I'll probably keep for myself. And the one sign that I have for my best friend, I'm gonna do the other side for her too, so she can have it by this fall. Pretty much too hot to go outside, so I had to fix our refrigerator with a crisper that's usually on the second shelf, and went to put something in it and it broke. So I have Gorilla Glue that I used, hoping that it'll stick and hopefully it'll stay. So we'll see. But I have enjoyed few that have been on here, and thank you for Angela and Thomas for jumping on. Angela was telling Thomas the other day that concerned about TJ and Duck Hunter. I haven't seen them in so long. I'm getting concerned. Did you get your tail, Willow? Willow's over here fighting with her tail. She's attacking it. And Tataru's doing much better since her surgery. That's what I think so. That could be the reason. Um, I used to do, I think, I used to do this in the middle of the week too. I mean, I could start doing some videos on Wednesdays and see what happens. Um, I know Saturdays they were showing up when I had Fridays and Saturdays off. I just have to talk to my boss about changing it because right now I have the same days off as our store manager. And then Abigail and I doing our podcast on Mondays. You stop. So maybe I should. Maybe I can try and throw in Wednesdays and do a video on Wednesdays. Maybe have like a Q&A Wednesday or something like that, or maybe read a book on Wednesdays. Like just pick one. I have tons. I know I'm going to get excited about doing Edgar Allan Poe, but I have a Sherlock Holmes book. I have a Sleepy Hollow book that has different stories in it. The Sleepy Hollow and Edgar Allan Poe I'm saving until later in the year. I already told Abigail I wanted to be the one to talk about Edgar Allan Poe for October. I don't know. Maybe on a day that it's nice out before it gets way too hot. John and I get up early enough. Maybe we can go to Sabino and we can do a live there in Sabino Canyon with everybody. And we could take our microphones, sure that they're charged. Here we go. Looks good, don't it? We're gonna. I'm trying to think of what color though. Well, Angela said pastels, but what ones I have. Excuse me. Let's see. I have a toasted marshmallow. Ooh, toasted marshmallow. Classic caramel. Oh, that's cool. Let me bring these and get your opinion. We also got pumpkin. It's pure orange. Is it pumpkin too? I don't know. There's a jack-o'-lantern. Might go with toasted caramel. Ouch. Orange harvest. If you've noticed, there's a theme. I'm mostly doing fall stuff. Baby pink, I don't think so. Teddy bear brown, no. Oh, what kind of a red is this? A lacquer? The chalk finish, no. Warm buff, there's that. Gray fox, no, gray fox ain't gonna work either. Nutmeg brown, but then that's too much brown on top of a brown. Timeless gray. I'm looking to see if there's like a cool looking green. Hunter green, but that's too dark too. Gray wool. Slate gray. What color are you? Flamingo pink. Mm-mm. All right. Okay, there's wax too. Water-based antique wax. The one I'm using right now. Okay, I have all these colors. Now I have to get up out of the floor. So if you hear grunting, that's because it hurts to get on the floor. Okay. Okay. So here's Orange Harvest. Okay, here's Toasted Marshmallow. I'm going to open these. I would need another plate to do these. This one is pumpkin. I like the pumpkin color. I don't know. What do y'all think? Pumpkin? Okay. The pumpkin. Because here's toasted. Oh, let me shake it up because it looks gross. There's a toasted marshmallow. That is right here too. I don't know if you can see that. Bubble. So there's toasted marshmallow. Okay. I'm liking toasted marshmallow. Now let me dump it on a plate. Make sure I don't dump too much, because I will definitely have to use it. Okay. So that'd be fun. Okay, so here's toasted marshmallow. I know it's not a whole lot, and that's a tiny splotch. But okay, come on. I know you're in there. Mind you, I have not used these paints. As you can tell. Okay. And then there's classic caramel. Do this one. Look at those three. Pumpkin, toasted marshmallow, and classic caramel. Orange Harvest is a little too orange-y. Oh, mother of pearl. This is not ending well. Okay, here's the Harvest Orange. That's a bright orange, though. Or some of this on here somewhere. Mm. Okay. Toasted marshmallow, orange harvest, caramel, and pumpkin. Man, you do a poll. Take a picture of each color of what we're going to put on the Be Our Guest or the Come gather at our table sign. So I'm thinking if you do, how about we do this? Scoochie. Okay, do this. I'm not gonna pour it, but Matt, look at the colors on it. I think the caramel, I think these two will pop well, like you're saying, Angela. Having pumpkin, now here's the thing, the words are stacked, so you can't put it on the sides. It'd have to be just the top. And it would be all the letters. It would be that one color. Oh, choices, choice. I mean, I have some small letters. I guess I could try it on, huh? Just to see what it would look like. Okay, we have enough ice. No, we don't. Okay. I've been making ice all day. We only do it like once a week when we get low. I like my crunchy ice. Okay, so I'll tell you all what I will do on Facebook and on here. You see, paint it marshmallow and line the edges with the pumpkin. You mean kind of like take a, well, hey, let me see. I think I'm getting what you're saying. I'm getting what you're throwing down, Angela. Take a dabber, something like this, you know, and then just dab the edges of it with the orange, like an outline. Okay, so I see what you're saying. So we can color this. We'll color this toasted marshmallow, and then I'll just dab this very like on the edge. Look at that. I really like those two colors. That's gonna go great. Let's paint it now. Oh, wait, we need that one. As you know, we've got time. We got 8 minutes. I gotta jump off here, take me a shower before the kids get home, and get dinner finished up. Okay. My noise effects, my sound effects. Remember to join us all tomorrow. Not all of us, but well, Abigail and I tomorrow, 6 o'clock on YouTube, to do our podcast for tomorrow. And then I believe the following next Sunday's, or no, I'm sorry, next Monday's podcast is going to be about the jazz killer of New Orleans. I don't know why. I'm very interested in it. We did the Bayou Strangler, which, oh boy. And Angela, I will be sure to read your comments. Tomorrow, I won't be able to read very many comments, but I have an idea that I'm going to try out here on our living room TV. See how it goes. But we might put YouTube up on the TV so I can read comments. But then that means I gotta put my glasses on. So yes, so that's the newest one that we're gonna be doing next Sunday. Abigail's already written the paper and ready to go. It's gonna be kind of hard to see, but we'll make it work. But like I said, that's next. How do I keep saying next Sunday? I meant Monday. Next Monday is gonna be the jazz killer of New Orleans, and I was telling Abigail, I don't know why I'm drawn to the New Orleans thing, but So definitely come back tomorrow around 6. I'll post it on Facebook. We do have a Facebook page, but I never post anything to it. I need to. I need to post up the videos on there so people can watch them. Hold on. Yeah, you can barely see the toaster, but I'm going to do the outline of the pumpkin on it and see what it looks like. Mm. I will continue working on this week. Tuesday, I might do a little trial run on Wednesday. It seems like I'm always mixing it more. Do a trial run on Wednesday to see how it works out. Maybe doing videos on Wednesdays too will help. So I might have to take some. Yeah, I'm putting color on it. Don't look like it, but I'm putting color on it. Yeah, and then like you said, do the pumpkin outlining for it. I appreciate everybody that has come on here, even if it's just to stop by, say hi, enjoy the rest of your evening with family. Again, happy Easter. And then we will move on to the next holiday, which is going to be Mother's Day. Might get on there and just sit there and say hi to everybody and everybody a happy Mother's Day. But I want to let this dry, and then I'm going to work on this some more this week. Probably do another video Wednesday of, excuse me, um, painting. Definitely will do the pumpkin matte finish. We've got the toasted marshmallow. Oh, and there's this color too. I forgot to put this one on the plate. It's a it is a warm buff. So we'll see. Yeah, mix it a little bit better, but we also have this color. There's also that color. Nice. This is warm buff. And then, like I said, this one is orange harvest pumpkin, toasted marshmallow, and classic caramel right here, toasted, and the pumpkin. Pumpkin we are definitely using. But there's a warm buff. Might use warm buff on the bigger letters. That might turn out really well on that one. But kind of just eyeballing and looking. Like I said, you can see that I painted it. Not dry yet. Stop touching the painted stuff. Warm buff. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, if you look at it here, let's just. I'm gonna put it on this. I painted it, but can you see where it says? I mean, I might put this one on this on here, but I don't know yet because it fits perfectly in the center. Come gather at our table. What do you think? I mean, you can tell painted. It is toasted marshmallow. Maybe I can get. I have some letters lying around somewhere. I'll just paint each one of them, and we'll do this Wednesday. That way we can see it because I like how this sits on this plate. Instead of putting it on the window sign, I think this is going to come right be on here and gather at our table. But I'm going to jump off because I got to go take a shower and then get the rest of dinner done, wait for the kiddos to get home from work. Yeah. I'll play with the lettering. Like I said, I've got some lettering in the office um, that I have put away that I can just play with, see what happens. They could be my test letters. I can always buy more if I need them. And we'll go from there. I'm like, ooh, I just like this on the plate. It's really cool. And it makes sense, come gather at our table. But I'll play around with it, see what happens. If I need to, we will do warm buff and come back and try it again. I can always go buy another one. But want to thank you guys for coming on here today. Love you all very much. Again, happy Easter. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And I will see everybody tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, back here on YouTube for A&M podcast on the Oklahoma City bombing. There's quite a bit of information. I'll try not to go too long with it, but we will see what happens. I hope to see everybody tomorrow. Again, 6 o'clock tomorrow of history on the Oklahoma City bombing following the anniversary that was yesterday. All right, guys, have a good evening. See you later. Peace out. Bye.